Liverpool messed up the chance to be sitting in the top four right now. The way it's just come out of the blue has thrown everybody off. It's come as a big surprise to everybody. It's just come out of nowhere, and it stinks. Yes, people, it's yours and truly, Lazer LFC. Right, I'm going to touch upon Leeds United versus Liverpool, the draw, and we're going to talk about the European Super League. Liverpool dropped 2 points tonight. For me, top four's done now. That's even if there's going to be hope of us playing in the Champions League next season, because we all would have heard the news as football fans of the creation of this Super League, this European Super League. It's not a surprise to me. I've heard about this for years. There's been murmurings of it for the past 2 decades. So it's not a surprise. Even Arsene Wenger spoke about it 10 years ago. It may be a bit longer. I think it was 2009. And he said, look, this is going to happen. But I think the way it's just come out of the blue has thrown everybody off. It's come as a big surprise to everybody. It's just come out of nowhere, and it stinks. Something doesn't feel right about it to me. Something don't sit right about it. But going quickly back on the game, Liverpool messed up the chance to be sitting in the top four right now, because West Ham United dropped points on the weekend to Newcastle United. They lost the game 3-2. There was one stage when they made a comeback and it was 2-2, right? Newcastle United instantly scored a goal. I think it was from Joe Willock, the guy on loan from Arsenal, and it was 3-2. They managed to hang on, right? I think they had an extra man more than West Ham, but they played like they were a man light. Won the game and thought, yes, this is Liverpool's chance. By then, nobody knew about this Super League business. So we're thinking this is going to be a massive game, like a cup final, as I've stated previously. All the remaining Premier League games for Liverpool are cup finals, huge, massive games. Do you know what I mean? So we hear this news about the Super League now. Everybody's deflated. I couldn't gear myself up for the game. I thought to myself, well, what is the point of the game? Does it even mean anything now? Because what are the players fighting for? Is it for pride? Is it for a place in the Champions League? We're left in the dark about it. Yes, there's murmurings that this Super League is going to commence as soon as, but is it a bluff? That's my concern. We don't know if this thing's a bluff or not. Do you know what I mean? It's bad stuff, man. And I think it's going to damage football, man. Yes, I'm all for change. Things change in life, especially football, evolution. We've had it years ago, the formation of the Premier League in 1992. The back pass rule was changed to change the style of football. The offside rule has been changed numerous times. And then you got VAR now. There's always change in sports, football, life, whatever it is. But this is just, for me, it's not going about it the right way. Because I tell you, what's going to happen to the grassroots? Level up. What's going to happen to the future of football, the English pyramid, the other 92 clubs, or let's say the other 80 clubs, 82 clubs? Do you know what I mean? If you want to exclude the Premier League teams. Because I tell you, all this money, this vast sums of money that's involved in this European Super League, the billions and billions that's involved with it, all the top players are going to flock there. And I'm telling you, the Premier League would die a slow death. It will no longer be a league that's going to be watched amongst the masses of people worldwide. Same thing with the Champions League, that would die as well. So it's mad. There's all sorts of rumours that players, if they do flock to this league, there'll be sanctions and things about they're not going to be able to play in the World Cup for their respective countries. All those other tournaments like the Euros, Confederation Cups, etc. It's just a madness we're hearing right now. But back to the game once again. Liverpool dominated that first half. I thought they made a decent account of themselves. I was surprised to see Fab back in central defence. I thought, well, what's happening here with Phillips? Is he suffering an injury? Because I never had no time to prepare myself for team news and stuff like that. It was literally just 5 minutes before the game. I'm hearing that Fab's in the back line with Kabak. I thought, wow, okay then. Klopp must know what he's doing. So Millie makes a return to the midfield, caps him once again with Ronaldo and Thiago. I thought them man were all right, man, in the first half. I thought we made a good account of ourselves. Jota was on the left today. Actually, I think Jota was on he was on the right, but he kept filtering between the left and the right. You know what I mean? It was interchanging. And I felt that it was all right. But there was moments where his final ball could have been a bit better. There was times when there was no man to be found in the box. You could see what he was trying to do, right? He was trying to make the cut back, get into the byline, but there was no one there. You know what I'm saying? And I think when the goal came on the half an hour mark, it was beautifully taken. I think Trent, I think it was a ball from Thiago from right. Trent got the ball on the right-hand side, right? He's cut it back instantly because the goalkeeper come rushing out, the Leeds United goalkeeper, and it was well taken by Manny. He couldn't have missed, really. It was there on the plate for him. And I thought, yes, let's capitalise on it and get a second goal because we were on top. Yes, Leeds had a little bit, they were troubling us a bit, but we had the lion's share of possession. We were creating the most chances. We had the most corners. We were making things happen. Do you know what I mean? But then the second half, as they say, football's a game of two halves. It changed. Our intensity dropped. The pressuring dropped from us. The pressing was non-existent. It's like the players' legs went and Leeds upped the intensity dramatically, by a tenfold. Bielsa must have laid into them in the dressing room and said, come on, because Leeds are no mugs, I've watched them numerous times this season and they usually outrun a lot of teams. Them man can work hard, have so much stamina, and their work rate and their work ethic is very good. Do you know what I'm saying? So I could see a goal coming. The alarm bells were there, especially that Bamford chance. Bamford had a beautiful chance where he's like chipped it over Alisson's head. And I thought, yes, this is going to be a goal. But it hit the crossbar. He was unlucky with that. Alisson made a few saves as well to keep them out. So he was saving us because really and truly, I think we were lucky to come away with a point in that game. We were, and a point's no good for us in the grand scheme of things if we want to get in the top four. If this is going to happen, and let's say the Super League doesn't go ahead and we still can be in the Champions League, let's just say the Super League's dismissed, that's 2 points drop for us, man, because now Chelsea are on the crest of a wave. Yes, they got their arses beat up by West Bromwich Albion not long ago. They're in the semi-finals of the Champions League, right? But they're a good side. They are a good side. They beat Manchester City at the weekend. They're, for me, our main contender for top four. West Ham are going to be iffy because, for me, West Ham concede way too many goals for my liking. They love a 3-2 for some reason. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, for me, I don't believe we can get it now. If you would have seen my previous reviews, I've always said, like, after that Everton defeat at Anfield and then the Chelsea one, I said it's going to be a tall order. It's going to be a mountain to climb for us. Obviously, right, mathematically, it's not over, but we've left ourselves too much to do. You can see the body language in the player. You can see the player's demeanour. Something's not right. That second half, we shouldn't have dropped off that bad. We dropped off so much. We were in fighting pressure and we was dropping deeper and deeper. It reminded me of Liverpool in Klopp's early days when we had Skeleton in the back line. Do you know what I mean? He used to love dropping deep at the end of a game with Lovren. Do you know what I mean? It was bizarre, man. You could just see the goal coming. It wasn't a surprise. And then Lorenzo took his goal well. It was for a set piece, I think a corner. And it was 1-1. And I believe if there was more time to play, Leeds would have got a winner. There was only going to be one winner. Do you know what I mean? We did have a chance right at the end. I think Oxlade-Chamberlain had a chance, but he should have done better, but he sort of toe-poked it, and it was down the middle, and the Leeds United goalkeeper saved it, and that was that really, do you know what I mean? So for me, I don't know if the European Super League was on a player's mind or this business what's going on, because obviously they're going to be aware of it, and surely it's going to have an effect on them, their futures, and what lies ahead. It's just a madness. So guys, I'm going to leave it as that, yeah? I'm very disappointed in the result. I'm disappointed in what's going on with this European Super League. Yours are truly Lazer LFC. Big up all the Liverpool fans, all football fans, I'm God.